Right. Here we go. Good afternoon, everybody. It is February 18th, late in the afternoon from the nearly thawed out Texas area where I'm from and where I live. I'm in the Income from Services studios. I look like, well, hockey sticks because, heck, I've had one heck of a week and it's been tough. In fact, I would ask y'all for your prayers. I had to take my dad to the emergency room the night before last. He hadn't been feeling well and he had fallen down a few times. Turns out he has a brain hemorrhage that they're watching closely. He has COVID, which is what was causing him to lose his balance, and he has pneumonia. They're giving him a blood transfusion, some remdesivir, which I've heard good things about, and telling him that he's going to be there for a minute. So he said on his little chalkboard that they have in his room that his um, possible departure from the hospital would be on March the 4th. So it looks like he's going to be in there for 15, 16 days. Hey, who wants to stand in line to be in the hospital for 16 days? And let me tell you what makes it tough. I took him to the emergency room. I was able to stay with him from about 10 o'clock at night till about 3:30 in the morning, and then I left. I went back up there today, which is 2 days later, theoretically, with my older brother, and they wouldn't let us see him. He's isolated. They said we can set up a video, call for you, but you can't go see him. So, it is what it is. This COVID thing is really disappointing to deal with. I'm pulling for my dad. I'll ask that you guys would keep him in your prayers. He's a tough old dude, man. He's got all these things going on right now, and he's still kicking, still texting me, and keeping in touch. So I really would appreciate those prayers. I don't know if you can tell, but I've got a nice little light above my head to help me with these videos. I turned the microphone on this time, so I don't have any audio problems. But let's get right to it. Even though, I didn't even tell you, I was in the bed for almost 4 full days because my back went out. But I was able to just continue investing. Had some internet issues when I was at my dad's house working on his stuff, but was still able to invest just from my phone because of kind of the way I do it. So very busy this week. It was a challenge, but was still able to get some trades done. In fact, I've got several trades. I traded a whole bunch of play money trades because I have many play money accounts that I'm keeping up with for myself and different people. I have half a dozen real money accounts that are TD Ameritrade, so I can do stock options in them, and then I have a 401k, a Schwab account that's a 401k. I cannot trade options in that account right now. So I'm trading Blink, BLNK. I'm trading HTBX. I'm trading SHIP, trading ZOM, VXRT, SOLO, and RIOT. Now, Riot, that last one, is a blockchain company, so I really need Bitcoin to get a shot in the arm right about now. If it could pass that, $53,000, $54,000, $55,000 mark, I could make a quick, few $1,000s anyway, which would be awesome. I'm hoping to get out of that trade tomorrow or Monday. Again, there's no time limit on these trades, but just like to get them done. Now, in the TD Ameritrade accounts, I traded the main thing I traded was a stock called ASRT. It's a very cheap stock. I think it's been averaging between $1 and $1.25. And for some reason, they've got an option on it that it won't go below $1. So I sold a cash secured put or a number of them. I even did this in my two younger sons' accounts. They don't have a lot of money in there, but I was able to do one each for them, and I went out 30 days. I think they'll make 25 or 30 bucks as long as ASRT stays above $1. And if it goes below and the options get exercised, then they'll own the stock, and we'll just wait for it to get. We'll actually turn around and do covered calls the next week and get weekly income. Again, that's what we're striving for here is the weekly income. Hopefully I can explain it and communicate effectively enough to where if you never dealt with options before, you'll begin to get a picture of how they work. I'd encourage you to heck, you can Google cash secured put covered call and get guys that can explain it to you a whole lot better than me. But it's a pretty safe way to use your money to make some weekly or monthly income, depending on how long you want to run the trade. I would advise you to look into it. I've been extremely pleased with the results that I've been able to get from it. This 401k thing is, it's pretty simple there. You just got to buy low and sell high, but there's really no time limit. Once I leave the $100 billion a year corporation that I work for, I'll be able to trade options in that account, and that's how I'm going to generate the income that I need to live on for my family each week, is by doing this the strategy that I'm telling you about. So anyway, I'm obviously shooken up. Haven't gotten a lot of sleep lately. We've been frozen. We've lost power. We've had pipes burst. We've taken people to the hospital. I've had to stay in bed myself because my back went out. But I'm feeling better now. Looking forward to having a better week next week. But with the exception of my dad, my family is healthy and doing well. I just want Dad, I want you to know we're pulling for you, and I can't wait to see you back at home, and let's make some money for you as well. Anyway, I love you. Folks out there watching this, I sure would appreciate your prayers for my dad, and let's wish him a speedy recovery. I'll update everybody sometime next week on how these trades are going and what I'm doing that's new. And hopefully I'll have some time to try to figure out how to share my screen or give you something more than just me sitting here looking, well, not so pretty today, but usually I look pretty good, right? Anyway, I sure appreciate y'all taking the time to watch. Feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to respond. And appreciate those that have subscribed and clicked like. Thank you. Have a great, safe week. Talk to you next time.